Saturday, George Hamilton fights for the respect of his commanding officers, a thunder of drums. And Sunday, TNT presents John Jake's historical epic of the American Revolution, The Seekers. There's lots of good stuff on TNT this weekend.
Now, when fleas and ticks attack, keep them off your pet with advanced formula Scratchex Power Guard. Protection that repels and kills. Power Guard is unique. A new repellent formula chosen by veterinarians 8-to-1 over Heart's blockade. And so safe, Power Guard can even be used on 3-month-old kittens. Blockade can't. Keep fleas and ticks off your pets. Make the veterinarian's choice your choice. New Scratchex Power Guard. Now in pet sections everywhere.
Watch me turn plain tuna into a real creamy meal. Creamy Noodle Tuna Helper. With littles of creamy noodles your family will love.
Creamy Noodle Tuna Helper makes a great meal.
You'll love the way it disappears.
You're the picture of good health. Eating foods the Surgeon General recommends. Foods rich in beta-carotene, one of the essential vitamins and minerals in Centrum. Centrum, more complete than any leading brand, from A to Zinc.
In searching for the best lemon brand to clean lots of greasy dishes, you may have stopped here. But if you set your sights higher, you'll go further. To Lemon Joy. One bottle of Joy cleaned a whole mess of dishes, while that other lemon brand didn't even come close. Because their suds go flat, while Joy's last longer, cleaning more grease and more dishes. With Joy, things are definitely looking up. The best lemon clean is Joy Clean. Come on and Nutricise your body. Come on.
I've been Nutricized. I went from a size 12 to a size 6. Now you could do it too, for a lot less. For a limited time only, lose 10 pounds free. Start to Nutricize your life. Lose 10 pounds free when you call right now. But don't wait. Call 1-800-321-THIN now and lose 10 pounds free for a limited time only.
Hits and fits make Bye Birdy one of our favorite movies. Thursday at 10 on TNT.
Now available on video cassette. Atlanta Braves, the miracle season. Now you can bring home the crucial plays that made the Braves the Cinderella team in the National League. Get to know the players and coaches in behind-the-scenes interviews during the Braves race for the pennant. The hits, the runs, and the excitement of one of the greatest comebacks in sports history.
We're talking about America's team. There they go, folks.
The Atlanta Braves. Ernie Johnson Sr. narrates the official video story of the 91 Braves. And right now, the miracle season is a steal at only $19.98 per cassette, plus $5 shipping and handling. Don't walk, run to the phone and dial 1-800-421-2000 or send check or money order to Atlanta Braves 91, the Miracle Season videotape offer. P.O. Box 8449, Atlanta, Georgia 30306. Georgia residents add 6% sales tax.
It's time for a bunch of the Hollywood notes on TNT. Get them while they're hot. Goes now. Hollywood notes. Yeah!
It's rare when a film studio says, go for broke, guys, and make your vision, make your movie, make your dream movie come true. And I said, we have to create Neverland. That's going to take a lot of sets. And the studio says, go ahead and build them. That was sort of a dream come true for me.
Hook, Steven Spielberg's 1990s version of Peter Pan, was a dream come true in more than one way. What director wouldn't feel he'd died and gone to Hollywood heaven? When Dustin Hoffman agrees to play Hook, Julia Roberts takes on Tinkerbell, and Robin Williams tackles the flying fiend himself, Peter Pan.
I don't know of anyone else that could have played that part. I mean that. I mean, put on a pair of tights and fly around at his age. I don't know anyone else who could get away with it.
Of course, Williams has always disregarded inhibitions. In fact, as the adult Pan, his biggest stretch was being uptight.
Well, you can stop acting like a child.
The hardest part of the movie for me was the first part, where you had to be so restricted and lost, disconnected. And kind of, and I do have that part of myself very much, because there's times when I become kind of fixated on either work or something, and my wife has to go, baby, pick up. Baby, pick up.
It's co-star Dustin Hoffman as the evil Captain Hook, who inadvertently shows Peter what a wimp he's become.
You're Peter?
Yes.
You're Peter?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're Peter?
Yes. Is there an echo in here?
And is being the villain as natural to Hoffman as wearing tights is to his friend?
Playing a bad guy is just like being natural. I mean, you know, you have to try to be good in life. It comes easy being bad.
And now another note.
I happen to like him. I'm not asking that anybody else like him. I ask that people be interested in him, or maybe entertained by him. But I can't really say you should like a psychopathic killer.
No doubt liking mobster Bugsy Siegel, at least for those who knew him, depended most of all on whether he liked you. In the recent movie, Bugsy, based on the famous gangster's life, Warren Beatty makes it very clear that Siegel wasn't one to be crossed. Nonetheless, the movie's just as good at showing Siegel's weak spots, especially the weak spot named Virginia Hill.
May I?
If you want a simple yes or no, you're going to have to finish the question.
Annette Bening, who plays Hill, the love of Siegel's life, can understand how Siegel earned his lady killer rep.
She liked the duality in him, that he was, on one hand, very gentle, very gentlemanly, very classy guy, never swore in front of other women, didn't get drunk, was very tender with her. And then on the other hand, he was wild.
So how would Bening respond to Bugsy Siegel's charm?
I don't know if I would say that I would want somebody around as dangerous and psychotic as Ben Siegel.
And what does Mr. Beatty say?
He was a well-liked man, but I hasten to add that I didn't talk about this with anyone he killed.
And that's not all.
Well, chances are, in all his countless rub-outs, Bugsy Siegel never handled a weapon like this. In fact, the splurge gun made its first and last appearance in director Alan Parker's Ode to Gangster Films, Bugsy Malone. With a cast whose average age was 12, including Jodie Foster in her 10th film and Scott Baio in his first, you might call Bugsy Malone a junior gangster film. But there's nothing small fry about the splurge gun shootouts. By the end of production, 1,000 custard pies had been thrown, not to mention 100 gallons of synthetic splurge gun cream.
So this is show business?
Watch the tastiest shootout since Prohibition in Bugsy Malone, January 10th at 2 p.m. on TNT. And don't assume that custard was used for culinary reasons alone. The original production called for shaving cream, but it backfired every time.
Listen.
That's it for Hollywood Notes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.